So I just want to make this very, very quick video, right? This account 75% win rate, right? Upper gold MMR. This account is like 38% win rate. Low gold MMR, right? I cannot make a claim that in League of Legends, if you're good enough, you're going to climb. That is true over 200 games, right? The system can screw you over, right? The system can screw you over because I don't know, in here, I like if you compare accounts, I play relatively similar. You see, KDA is relatively similar. In fact, on this account, I play better than I do on this account. But in here, I have better win rate, right? Exactly the same player, exactly the same account, right? Exactly the same champions, exactly the same MMR, right? But such a big difference. I think the reality of League of Legends is the 2-2-1 rule, where 40% of games you're going to win regardless of what you do. It's almost irrelevant what you do. You're going to win them anyway, right? 40% of games you're going to lose regardless of what you're doing. You simply going to get placed with teammates that are un-carriable. And then 10% of games, what, 40, 40, 20, yeah, 20% of games, 1 and 5, you are going to be very evenly matched, right? So that's why you see, like in here, I have a winning streaks and losing streaks. It depends on matchmaking system, right? But what I'm saying is it's a little bit unplayable because matchmaking pretty much decides 80% of your games, right? So you're left with like 20% of the games to play that are realistically playable. The other 80% are kind of waste of time because you either stomp or you get stomped because the system decides that. And like the reality is the winning queue and the losing queue does exist, right? It does exist because like I noticed if I start getting a lot of wins, like I'm talking like close to like 80% win rate, right? I will start getting placed into bad teams that will just feed and feed and feed and feed until your win rate will drop to something like 60, right? Maybe about 57, and then it resets, right? Then your win rate goes back up to like 65, 68, and then again, you'll be placed in the shitty teams. I'll notice like a pattern. The only way, the only way to sort of cheat the system, if you think about it, right, is if you play League of Legends full time and you are so good that you can carry those 40 games that are, according to the system, uncarryable, right? But we're talking about you just quitting your job and career and do League of Legends full time. I'm not willing to make that type of commitment, right? Because you have to like I have to understand that I've seen players that are top 50 challenger players and they lost games in silver. I personally seen that happen. because the teammates were so bad that it was impossible to carry them. Now, it happens rarely, but I mean, I did see it happening a couple of times. So what I'm saying is that to become top 50 challenger, you have to play the game for minimum 7 years, like 5 to 7 years minimum. And people who make it below 7 years, they played something similar in the past, right? So what I'm trying to say is the system is going to screw you over and make sure that you have something like 50% win rate, right? 50 to 60, right? So you'll be a victim. So think about it this way, right? Think about it this way. 80% of your games are pre-decided. You are a victim of the system. The games that you win that are handed over to you on a silver platter do not feel satisfying at all because you simply stomp. That's what you do. You just stomp. The games that you're losing, you'll get so frustrated because you feel literally like you have no control over the game, right? And then those games where you do kind of evenly play are so rare that it's not even worth your time. I'm suggesting Valorant is a better substitute. All right, take care.